Rent is due next week, and tenants at a Hot Springs apartment complex are fed up after they say management had them pay to have AC. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Faith Woodard. Some of those bills are over $100 just to have a window unit. And as THV 11's Ian Russell reports, it might take a new law to make a change.
AC is something that many of us think should just come with our apartment, but here at this Hot Springs apartment complex, that's not the case. They actually have to pay for it. So those tenants took those concerns to the city board to change that.
Let me get some light on in here.
Keyshawn Hicks knows the Greenbrier apartments like the back of his hand.
Me and my grandmother have lived here combined 20 years.
In his time here, Hicks says he's gotten his fair share of notices from management.
You know, it was a little bitty silly things.
But then things took a turn. Hicks says maintenance complaints went unanswered. Then came rules about the air conditioning.
We had to start paying for air conditioning because it wasn't included on the HAP contract. I was very confused.
Hicks says he has to pay to have AC in his unit. Receipts he shared with us from June show he paid $150 for that.
How do you find it in your heart to be so cruel?
If tenants don't pay, Hicks says the units are removed. He shared this video of maintenance kicking out a unit. We called Arkansas HUD, who told us that from a federal perspective, there's no legal requirement for landlords to provide AC. Neil Seeley with Arkansas Renters United says it's frustrating, but true.
Looking at local city codes, so Hot Springs did not have AC. We're in the middle of a heat wave, awful darn hot in Arkansas.
Temperatures in Hot Springs Thursday were 98 degrees with heat indices reaching 106. We called the number provided to us by maintenance to speak to someone about these conditions, but
if this is concerning anything else, email us at...
So I did. I haven't gotten a response yet. There is hope for the tenants here. Members of the city board are considering adding rules requiring AC to be in at least one room of an apartment. It would also require those units cool the room 15 degrees colder than outside.
I don't know if we're going to do like the actual temperature or the heat index, so there are still a lot of questions that need to be answered.
For Hicks, any help is good help. He says he just can't keep living the way things are now.
I'm fed up. I mean, my grandparents live here. You know, generations of my family, they live here, and they're going through the same thing that I'm going through. I can handle it only so much.
In Hot Springs, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Ian, thank you. The Hot Springs City Board meets next Tuesday. On the agenda is that amendment to the city code for apartment air conditioners.